Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
The front of the trunk from the neck to the abdomen. He beat his breast in anger. Reach the summit of a mountain. They breasted the mountain. Confront bodily. Breast the storm. Meat carved from the breast of a fowl. Either of two soft fleshy milk-secreting glandular organs on the chest of a woman. Meat at breast level. The runner breasted the tape. The part of an animal's body that corresponds to a person's chest. The front of the trunk from the neck to the abdomen. Furniture with drawers for keeping clothes. The part of the human torso between the neck and the diaphragm or the corresponding part in other vertebrates. Box with a lid. Used for storage, usually large and sturdy. Reach the summit of a mountain. Many mountaineers go up Mount Everest, but not all summit. The top or extreme point of something, usually a mountain or hill. The region is a few molecules wide at the summit. The highest level or degree attainable. The highest stage of development. The summit of his ambition. A meeting of heads of governments. The side that is forward or prominent. A person used as a cover for some questionable activity. A group of people with a common ideology who try together to achieve certain general goals. He led the National Liberation Front. Be oriented in a certain direction, often with respect to another reference point, be opposite to. The immediate proximity of someone or something. He was well behaved in front of company. Confront bodily. The line along which opposing armies face each other. A sphere of activity involving effort. The Japanese were active last week on the diplomatic front. Meteorology, the atmospheric phenomenon created at the boundary between two different air masses. Relating to or located in the front. The front lines. The outward appearance of a person. He put up a bold front. The part of something that is nearest to the normal viewer. He walked to the front of the stage. The side that is seen or that goes first. Meat carved from the breast of a fowl. Commit a faux pas or a fault or make a serious mistake. Either of two soft fleshy milk-secreting glandular organs on the chest of a woman. An ignorant or foolish person. A close affectionate and protective acceptance. In the bosom of the family. The locus of feelings and intuitions. Her story would melt your bosom. Either of two soft fleshy milk-secreting glandular organs on the chest of a woman. Hold someone tightly in your arms, usually with fondness. A person's breast or chest. Cloth that covers the chest or breasts. Hide in one's bosom. She bosomed his letters. The chest considered as the place where secret thoughts are kept. His bosom was bursting with the secret. A device, usually metal and ornamental, attached by a hinge to a door. Either of two soft fleshy milk-secreting glandular organs on the chest of a woman. One who disparages or belittles the worth of something. A person who knocks, as seeking to gain admittance. Open the door and see who the knocker is. Yiddish. A big shot who knows it and acts that way. A boastful, immoderate person. The small projection of a mammary gland. Small insectivorous birds. Either of two soft fleshy milk-secreting glandular organs on the chest of a woman. Either of two soft fleshy milk-secreting glandular organs on the chest of a woman. Any body part visible externally. Move forward or upward in order to touch, also in a metaphorical sense. Government reaches out to the people. The act of physically reaching or thrusting out. Be in or establish communication with. Our advertisements reach millions. The limit of capability. The limits within which something can be effective. He was beyond the reach of their fire. An area in which something acts or operates or has power or control. Outside the reach of the law. Reach a goal. Reach a point in time, or a certain state or level. This car can reach a speed of 140 miles per hour. Place into the hands or custody of. To extend as far as. The sunlight reached the wall. To exert much effort or energy. To gain with effort. Reach a destination, either real or abstract. The water reached the doorstep. Reach a destination, either real or abstract. Reach a point in time, or a certain state or level. Find unexpectedly. To gain with effort. Reach a destination, either real or abstract. The amount of increase in signal power or voltage or current expressed as the ratio of output to input. Earn on some commercial or business transaction. Earn as salary or wages. Increase or develop. The peace movement gained momentum. A quantity that is added. They recorded the cattle's gain in weight over a period of weeks. Win something through one's efforts. Obtain. Derive a benefit from. The advantageous quality of being beneficial. Reach a destination, either real or abstract. Increase one's body weight. She gained 20 pounds when she stopped exercising. Obtain advantages, such as points, etc. The home team was gaining ground. Rise in rate or price. The stock market gained 24 points today. The amount by which the revenue of a business exceeds its cost of operating. Drive something violently into a location. He hit his fist on the table. Kill intentionally and with premeditation. Gain points in a game. He hit a home run. A conspicuous success. That song was his first hit and marked the beginning of his career. Hit with a missile from a weapon. Physics. A brief event in which two or more bodies come together. Make a strategic, offensive, assault against an enemy, opponent, or a target. Affect or afflict suddenly, usually adversely. We were hit by really bad weather. Reach a point in time, or a certain state or level. The thermometer hit 100 degrees. Encounter by chance. Cause to experience suddenly. An interesting idea hit her. The act of contacting one thing with another. Repeated hitting raised a large bruise. Produce by manipulating keys or strings of musical instruments. Reach a destination, either real or abstract. We hit Detroit by noon. Hit against. Come into sudden contact with. The car hit a tree. A connection made via the internet to another website. WordNet gets many hits from users worldwide. A dose of a narcotic drug. A murder carried out by an underworld syndicate. It has all the earmarks of a mafia hit. Baseball. A successful stroke in an athletic contest, especially in baseball. He came all the way around on Williams's hit. Cause to move by striking. Hit a ball. Deal a blow to, either with the hand or with an instrument. He hit her hard in the face. Hit the intended target or goal. Pay unsolicited and usually unwanted sexual attention to. He tries to hit on women in bars. Put in order or neaten. Make the bed. Eliminate urine. Have a bowel movement. Institute, enact, or establish. Make laws. Create by artistic means. Make by combining materials and parts. Give certain properties to something. Don't make this into a big deal. Create or design, often in a certain way. Charge with a function. Charge to be. Induce to have sex. Head into a specified direction. Achieve a point or goal. Earn on some commercial or business transaction. Earn as salary or wages. How much do you make a month in your new job? Represent fictitiously, as in a play, or pretend to be or act like. She makes like an actress. Proceed along a path. Make one's way into the forest. The act of mixing cards haphazardly. Reach a goal. Make the first team. Organize or be responsible for. Have, throw, or make a party. Give rise to. Cause to happen or occur, not always intentionally. Make a stir. Make, formulate, or derive in the mind. Make an estimate. Reach a destination, either real or abstract. Engage in. Make love, not war. Cause to do. Cause to act in a specified manner. Prepare for eating by applying heat. Can you make me an omelet? A recognizable kind. What make of car is that? To compose or represent. This makes a fine introduction. Make or cause to be or to become. Make a mess in one's office. Create or manufacture a man-made product. Act in a certain way so as to acquire. Make friends. Add up to. 4 and 4 make 8. Amount to. This salary increase makes no difference to my standard of living. Appear to begin an activity. Assure the success of. A good review by this critic will make your play. Behave in a certain way. Make merry. Be or be capable of being changed or made into. He makes a great host. Be suitable for. Wood makes good furniture. Calculate as being. I make the height about 100 feet. Carry out or commit. Make a mistake. Cause to be enjoyable or pleasurable. Make my day. Change from one form into another. Make water into wine. Compel or make somebody or something to act in a certain way. Heat makes you sweat. Consider as being. Constitute the essence of. Clothes make the man. Develop into. He will make a splendid father. Favor the development of. Practice makes the winner. Form by assembling individuals or constituents. Gather and light the materials for. Make a fire. Make by shaping or bringing together constituents. Make a dress. Perform or carry out. Make a decision. Reach in time. Undergo fabrication or creation. This wool makes into a nice sweater. A contorted facial expression. A specific size and style of type within a type family. Oppose, as in hostility or a competition. Jackson faced Smith in the boxing ring. The feelings expressed on a person's face. An angry face. A surface forming part of the outside of an object. Dew dripped from the face of the leaf. Be oriented in a certain direction, often with respect to another reference point, be opposite to. The building faces the park. The front of the human head from the forehead to the chin and ear to ear. He washed his face. Impudent aggressiveness. Deal with something unpleasant, head on. He faced the terrible consequences of his mistakes. Present somebody with something, usually to accuse or criticize. He was faced with all the evidence and could no longer deny his actions. A part of a person that is used to refer to a person. He looked out at a room full of faces. A vertical surface of a building or cliff. Be opposite. The two sofas face each other. Cover the front or surface of. The building was faced with beautiful stones. Line the edge of a garment with a different material. Face the lapels of the jacket. Status in the eyes of others. He lost face. The general outward appearance of something. The face of the city is changing. The part of an animal corresponding to the human face. The side upon which the use of a thing depends, usually the most prominent surface of an object. He dealt the cards face down. The striking or working surface of an implement. Turn so as to expose the face. Face a playing card. Turn so as to face. Turn the face in a certain direction. Turn and face your partner now. Oppose, as in hostility or a competition. You must confront your opponent. Deal with something unpleasant head on. You must confront your problems. Present somebody with something, usually to accuse or criticize. We confronted him with the evidence. Be face to face with. The child screamed when he confronted the man in the Halloween costume. An individual quantity of food or drink taken as part of a meal. There's enough for 2 servings each. The act of delivering a writ or summons upon someone. An individual quantity of food or drink taken as part of a meal. The helpings were all small. An individual quantity of food or drink taken as part of a meal. His portion was larger than hers. Assets belonging to or due to or contributed by an individual person or group. Something less than the whole of a human artifact. The allotment of some amount by dividing something. Money or property brought by a woman to her husband at marriage. Give out. Your overall circumstances or condition in life, including everything that happens to you. Success that was her portion. Something determined in relation to something that includes it. I read a portion of the manuscript. Milk secreting organ of female mammals. Informal terms for a mother. Milk secreting organ of female mammals. Contend against an opponent in a sport, game, or battle. Experience as a reaction. Collect in one place. A meeting at which a number of athletic contests are held. Be adjacent or come together. Undergo or suffer. Meet a violent death. Fill, satisfy or meet a want or need or conscient RO restriction. Does this paper meet the requirements for the degree? Come together. I'll probably see you at the meeting. Be in direct physical contact with, make contact. Being precisely fitting and right. It is only meet that she should be seated first. Get together socially or for a specific purpose. Meet by design. Be present at the arrival of. Can you meet me at the train station? Be adjacent or come together. The lines converge at this point. Approach a limit as the number of terms increases without limit. Come together so as to form a single product. Social forces converged to bring the fascists back to power. Move or draw together at a certain location. The crowd converged on the movie star. The part of the human torso between the neck and the diaphragm or the corresponding part in other vertebrates. Part of an insect's body that bears the wings and legs. The middle region of the body of an arthropod between the head and the abdomen. The part of the human torso between the neck and the diaphragm or the corresponding part in other vertebrates. The flesh of a chicken used for food. The flesh of a chicken used for food. A domestic fowl bred for flesh or eggs, believed to have been developed from the red jungle fowl. Easily frightened. A person who lacks confidence, is irresolute and wishy-washy. The flesh of a chicken used for food. A foolhardy competition. A dangerous activity that is continued until one competitor becomes afraid and stops.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.